The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. We're going to go play action with Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing again, it's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here comes Otten in motion. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Now he'll run it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. On first down, it's White. He'll work forward for a couple. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Baker to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Here's Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Trying the left side, here's White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's gonna lead to third down. Now Mayfield. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him. On first down is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here comes Otten in motion. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here's third down and a few inches. Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This from 40 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Encroachment deep. Still 2nd down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Tyke Smith there on the stop. 3rd and 6. Here's Penix. That'll be intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. And a short pickup to about the 30. Another run here for Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll get this to McLeod. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Penix gonna throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's gonna fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Taking off, he'll try, and he will score. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8, and a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man. He's got it. It's London. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Slot man in motion right. To the right. That's Pitts. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll manage only a couple. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
2nd and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Motion man set right. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They go play action with Mayfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll push ahead to the 21. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The Falcons getting their punter out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. Oh, yeah. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Irvin. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. To throw is Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. McLeod now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now Penix on 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Slot receiver headed right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
On 2nd down, Penix. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Open man downfield. That's London. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On 3rd down, Penix. He'll go underneath to Algier. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with White. White, 1st down and much more. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st down, right back to White. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. 2nd down and 8. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.